What up, YouTube? This is your girl Dominique back with another video. Today we are going to touch on some of the things that might be holding you back in your weight loss journey. These were obstacles that I ran across throughout my journey. They still come up if I'm being completely honest, but the more we know, the more we are empowered to do better. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so number one, expecting overnight results. I am probably the most guilty person about this. I cannot tell you in the beginning how often I was weighing myself and expecting that I would lose 5 pounds overnight. And let me tell you, I didn't. So you gotta have patience. Patience is probably gonna be the best skill developed on a weight loss journey. Things take time, and you're not going to see changes on the scale all the time. Some weeks you might lose 1 pound, some weeks it might be 5, some weeks it might be none. But you have to know that by putting in the work, you are getting to the place that you want to be. And in another video, we talk about celebrating those non-scale wins, and that's a good way to power through the stress and torment that comes with not seeing changes on the scale. Number two, not getting a pulse on what your triggers to overeat or make bad decisions are. So this comes early on in the process, and it's ongoing work that happens as well. I recommend that when you start tracking your food, start an emotional log too, so you can start to identify some of the cause and effect that's happening when you're eating things you know aren't supportive of a weight loss journey. For instance, when you're tracking, you may notice a trend of every time I have a argument with my significant other, or every day at 4 p.m. I overeat, or I choose to look for something sweet, or I open up a bag of chips. Understanding some of those things can help you make better decisions when those come up. So next time 4 p.m. rolls around, or next time you're in an argument with your significant other or your boss or whoever, coworker, you know that, hey, I am feeling stressed, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I don't feel great about myself for this situation, and I am inclined to pick up some chocolate and eat a candy bar, but you don't have to do that. And by knowing that, you're able to make a better decision. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you do a little meditation. Maybe, you just separate yourself from whatever situation you're in. Or maybe, if it's time related, to pack healthier snacks. So you grab some almonds instead of a bag of chips. Okay. The next thing that might be holding us back in our journey is focusing on limitations. And I call this like having a deprivation mindset. It's, oh, I'm on a diet, so I can't have dessert ever, or I can never eat my favorite foods ever again, or I can't go out and go to happy hour with my coworkers or go to brunch with my friends because I'm on a diet. One, we are not on a diet, okay? We are changing our lives. How you lose this weight is how you are going to live your life moving forward. And am I not going to have brunch again? No. Ain't nobody got time for that. I want brunch, right? So we have to think about this differently. We have to keep a positive mindset. And how we get around that, or at least how I get around that, is I plan for those things. If I want to go out to eat, or if I want to have a special treat, I've mentioned nachos before. I love them a lot. If I want nachos, I plan for it. And we've talked about planning in a previous video as well. Plan for what you want to eat. Make sure to incorporate that throughout the journey, because that's how you're going to be successful. We're not focused on what we can't have. There's no such thing as I can't have. You may not choose to, and that's different, but you can have it if you want it. Okay? And when it comes to the social thing too, maybe we think about that a little different. So if I want to go to brunch, maybe I pair my brunch with a hike. So I get the fun and I get a little workout in too, right? Or maybe we change our social outings to be more active and not just food based. So, plan some outings. Maybe you go to maybe you go shopping, walk around the mall, or maybe you go bowling. That's an activity as well. Like, there are other things you can do besides eating and drinking with your friends, okay? Although that is fun, but there's more you can do. Number 4, not planning. And that's exactly what I was just talking about. Plan the things you love. Plan ahead so you know what you're going to eat. That way, when it comes time and you're under stress and it's 6 o'clock and you just got home from work, you're like, I don't know what to have for dinner, so I'll just order pizza. No, girl, we're not ordering pizza. We already have our plan. We have our pre-chopped veggies to make a delicious stir fry for dinner. Okay? That is how you are going to be successful in this journey, is thinking ahead of the bad decisions, getting ahead of the impulses. You're one step ahead. We're smart in this game now. And if you don't plan, that is when you are going to fall short on doing the things you need to do on a consistent basis to help you lose weight. All right? Y'all with me? Okay. And this last thing, and this is something that I am still working on, is learning how to identify the difference between being full versus satisfied, versus, realizing you overate. And it takes time and practice to do this. I think this comes along with journaling and identifying how much you're eating at any given meal and how it makes you feel afterwards. So, before you even hit full, I recommend pausing and really asking yourself, like, do I need to eat more? Okay. I have always had the impulse to clean everything on my plate, whether or not I was hungry for it. Okay. I just thought I had to clean the plate. Something I picked up in life. Okay. I don't think that's I think it's pretty common, but that doesn't help me lose weight, right? So I've had to learn to break away from how I knew to conclude my meal, which is by having a clear plate. And now, instead of that, I work on identifying if I need to eat further to feel full. And in all honesty, when you get the good balance of understanding what being full feels like at different levels of satisfaction, that will also help in the process of you not needing to count calories and watch what you eat in the same manner that we've been taught as like the dieting lifestyle. All right, so those are some of the things that were holding me back in my journey. They might be holding you back in yours. I am working on them on a consistent basis. I am by no means a perfect in this journey, but I am hoping as I learn, you learn, and we grow together. Or heck, we shrink together. Okay, honey? All right, so until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification button so you know when there's new videos on the way, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.